Are you, like me, a Vancouver Canucks fan who has ridden the emotional roller coaster of hope, despair, and fleeting triumph for far too long? Have you felt the sting of disappointment when a promising season fizzles, or the surge of excitement when a young talent hints at greatness? Because today, we're not just talking about hockey news. We're diving into the raw, pulsating heart of the Canucks offseason, where a forgotten prodigal son returns, a superstar vows a season of revenge, and a fresh face shines bright, offering tantalizing glimpses of a future we've only dared to dream of. This isn't just about roster moves. It's about the very soul of a franchise, the burning desire for redemption, and the relentless pursuit of glory that defines our beloved team. The off-season for many sports franchises is a period of quiet strategizing, a time for subtle adjustments and measured expectations. But for the Vancouver Canucks, it has been anything but. It's been a whirlwind of headlines, whispers, and tantalizing possibilities, each one stirring a potent mix of anxiety and anticipation among the faithful. From the surprising return of a player once thought lost to the KHL, to the defiant declaration of a franchise cornerstone, and the emergence of a raw talent on the international stage, the narrative threads weaving through the Canucks summer are rich with drama and potential. These aren't just isolated stories. They are interconnected chapters in the ongoing saga of a team striving to redefine its identity and reclaim its place among the league's elite. Let's unpack these pivotal developments, starting with a player whose journey has been as unpredictable as it has been intriguing. Remember Vitali Kravtsov? The name might evoke a mix of curiosity and perhaps a touch of skepticism among Canucks fans. Acquired from the New York Rangers in February 2023, the former 9th overall pick of the 2018 draft played a mere 16 games in Vancouver before heading back to Russia. For many, that was the end of the story, another promising prospect who couldn't quite find his footing in the unforgiving landscape of the NHL. Yet here we are, 2 seasons later, and Kravtsov is back, signing a one-year, two-way deal that speaks volumes about both his renewed commitment and the Canucks' shrewd, low-risk, high-reward approach. Kravtsov's 2 seasons in the Continental Hockey League, or KHL, with Traktor Chelyabinsk were nothing short of productive. He amassed an impressive 45 goals and 92 points in 121 games, culminating in a career-high 27 goals and 58 points last season. He even added 6 more goals in the playoffs as his team made a deep run to the Gagarin Cup final. These numbers are not insignificant. They demonstrate a player who found his rhythm, confidence, and scoring touch in a highly competitive professional league. The question, of course, is whether that KHL success can finally translate to the NHL. At 25 years old, Kravtsov is no longer the raw and proven talent who struggled to stick with the Rangers. He's a more mature player with 2 more years of professional hockey under his belt. He's had glimpses of his potential in his previous 64 NHL games with both the Rangers and Canucks, showcasing flashes of skill and offensive instinct. However, he never consistently hit his stride, often appearing hesitant or unable to fully adapt to the North American game's pace and physicality. This isn't his first attempt at a reset, either. He previously returned to the NHL after a stint in Russia as a restricted free agent in 2021-22, only to be traded to Vancouver after a brief, unproductive return. What makes this return different? The crucial detail lies in the two-way contract. This signifies a willingness on Kravtsov's part to play in the American Hockey League, a significant shift from his previous stance with the Rangers, where it was often NHL or Russia. This flexibility is a game changer. If he doesn't make the opening night roster, he'll be subject to waivers, but it's highly probable he would clear, providing a much-needed boost to the Abbotsford Canucks, who saw many key players from their Calder Cup campaign depart this offseason. This move is a testament to the Canucks' strategic patience and their belief that, perhaps, with a little more seasoning and a clearer path, Kravtsov could finally blossom into the impact player he was once projected to be. Could he be the next Andrei Kuzmenko, a late-blooming Russian talent who finds unexpected success in Vancouver? The potential reward for such a minimal risk is undeniably intriguing. If Vitali Kravtsov represents a low-risk gamble, Elias Pettersson embodies the high-stakes centerpiece of the Canucks' present and future. For fans, the 2024-25 season was a jarring anomaly for Pettersson, a campaign that saw him slump to a career-worst 15 goals and 45 points. It was a stark contrast to his electrifying 102-point performance just 2 seasons prior, leaving many to wonder what had gone wrong. The silence from Pettersson himself since his end-of-season interview only amplified the anxiety. But now, the silence has been broken, and the message is clear. Elias Pettersson is coming back with a vengeance. In a recent interview published on NHL.com, Pettersson laid bare his frustrations and his unwavering determination. "I know what I'm capable of," he declared, his words carrying the weight of a player who has faced his own demons and emerged with renewed purpose. "I haven't really thought about it, but for me, it's revenge. I'm not satisfied with last season." This isn't just a casual statement. It's a battle cry from a superstar who refuses to let his worst season define him. Pettersson also revealed a crucial element of his off-season preparation. He's been healthy. Unlike previous off-seasons where he might have been recovering from nagging injuries, this summer has allowed him to train at full throttle, focusing on his physical conditioning. "I've been healthy and I've been able to train at full steam," Pettersson affirmed. "Right now, I don't have any injuries that have held me back from training. But obviously, last season was tough. That being said, lessons have been learned. I'm really looking forward to having a good season." And the visual evidence supports his words. Footage from a recent press conference and promotional images from Sweden's Olympic training camp show a visibly transformed Pettersson. He appears wider in the shoulders, bigger overall, a clear indication that he has dedicated himself to strength and conditioning. This physical transformation isn't just about aesthetics. It's about building the durability and power needed to withstand the rigors of an 82-game NHL season and the punishing grind of the playoffs. It's about regaining the explosiveness and puck protection that make his game so dominant. The Canucks and their passionate fanbase are banking on this resurgence. As the de facto top center, Pettersson is tasked with carrying the lion's share of the team's offense. His elite agility, pinpoint wrist shot, and lethal one-timers on the power play are weapons that, when firing on all cylinders, can single-handedly change the complexion of a game. If his off-season work translates into a return to his 102-point form, or even close to it, it won't just be a personal triumph for Pettersson, it will be a seismic shift for the entire Canucks roster. His performance will dictate the team's offensive ceiling, their ability to control games, and ultimately, their playoff aspirations. The question now is not if he can do it, but if his physical and mental preparation will indeed yield the revenge season he so desperately craves. While the veterans navigate their returns and redemption arcs, the future of the Canucks is also taking shape, most notably through the impressive emergence of Wilson Bjorck. The 2025 fifth-round draft pick recently turned heads at the 2025 World Junior Summer Showcase in Minnesota, offering a tantalizing glimpse of the talent brewing in the Canucks prospect pipeline. Despite Braden Coots, another promising Canucks prospect, being limited by injury, Bjorck shone brightly for Team Sweden throughout the tournament. He finished with a remarkable 6 points, tallying 1 goal and 5 assists, showcasing not only his playmaking ability, but also a strong, responsible two-way game. This kind of performance from a mid-round pick at such a prestigious event is incredibly encouraging. It immediately elevates him from a long-shot prospect to a legitimate contender for a spot on Sweden's final roster for the 2026 World Junior Championship in December. The Summer Showcase is a critical proving ground for young players, often serving as their first opportunity to impress national team brass and gain exposure against top-tier competition. Bjorck's ability to stand out in this environment speaks volumes about his hockey IQ, his skill set, and his potential to develop into a significant player. Now, the real work begins for Bjorck. He'll transition to collegiate hockey as a freshman at Colorado College, where he'll face tougher competition than he did in the Swedish junior leagues. This move to a higher level of play will be a crucial test, forcing him to adapt and refine his game against older, stronger, and more experienced opponents. His performance there will be key to solidifying his World Junior roster spot and continuing his upward trajectory within the Canucks organization. The upcoming Canucks training camp, set to kick off in Penticton from September 18th to 21st, will provide another opportunity for fans to see the future in action. Before that, the prospects will face off against the Seattle Kraken on September 13th for their inaugural prospect showcase at the Angel of Winds Arena. While the full lineups are yet to be announced, anticipation is high for names like Coots, Tom Willander, Jonathan Lekramaki, and Alexei Medvedev to participate. These events are crucial for evaluating the depth of the Canucks prospect pool and identifying the next wave of talent that could one day don the Orca. As we stand on the cusp of a new season, the Vancouver Canucks find themselves at a fascinating crossroads, a blend of veteran redemption, superstar resurgence, and youthful promise. Vitali Kravtsov's return is a calculated gamble, a low-risk opportunity to unearth a hidden gem. Elias Pettersson's revenge season is a high-stakes narrative, a testament to his pride and determination, with his performance directly impacting the team's immediate fortunes. And Wilson Bjorck's dazzling showcase is a beacon of hope, a glimpse into a future where the Canucks prospect pipeline continues to churn out impact players. These aren't just isolated stories, they are threads in the larger tapestry of the Canucks' journey. They speak to a franchise striving for consistency, for an identity rooted in both present competitiveness and long-term sustainability. The emotional investment of being a Canucks fan is profound, filled with the highs of unexpected victories and the lows of heartbreaking defeats. This off-season, however, has offered a renewed sense of anticipation, a feeling that something significant is brewing. Whether it's the redemption of a former high pick, the re-establishment of a superstar's dominance, or the rise of a new talent, the Canucks are poised for a season of reckoning and, hopefully, rebirth. What are your thoughts, Canucks Nation? Does Vitali Kravtsov's return fill you with hope or skepticism? Are you as excited as I am to witness Elias Pettersson's revenge tour unfold? And how impressed were you by Wilson Bjorck's performance at the World Junior Summer Showcase? Share your insights, your predictions, and your unwavering passion in the comments below. If this deep dive into the heart of the Canucks offseason has resonated with you, if it's fueled your excitement for the season ahead, then please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more exclusive reports that capture the essence of the game we all live and breathe.